It was 50 degrees yesterday. Today it's 19 degrees. The wind chill, it's down around 10 degrees right now. I'm gonna try to get started on the roof a little bit. A heater going inside the cabin that I can come in and warm up what I need to do. First step, I'm gonna get the tarp off, and I need to start putting the edge flashing on the roof before I can actually start laying some metal on top. For day 2, the metal roof. You saw yesterday, we got this whole side done. Then the camera froze because it was so cold. But we got about just a little under half of this side done. Just getting the metal on. Got a nice coating of frost over the whole roof, some snow. So I'm gonna get the leaf blower out and blow that off. Then today, I'm gonna try to wrap this whole metal roof up. So I'm using 1.5-inch screws on this part of the roof, and then up when we put the ridge vent on, I've got 2-inch sheet metal screws for up there. I'm using foam closures on the ends, and then there'll be a ridge vent at the top. These just keep bugs and bees and stuff from flying up in there. I got her. So make sure it's see the top, check our gaps. You gotta be careful with metal because it can actually start to, see, like right now these closures, they're kind of a pain. They always end up in the wrong spot. It's like this foam shrinks. So you can see the closures need to come to the right. And our gap is good. And then each one, you gotta make sure all the way up that the seam is overlapped. Then I measure it. It's a tape measure. There's going to be times where you might have a little gap like that as you stagger down the roof, and that's because your roof may not be perfectly square no matter how hard you try. So you got to make up for it a little bit here and there. All right, and then like I said, I always work up the seam first. That way, if you start putting screws over here, it might actually pull the panel off the lip, which you can actually use to your benefit sometimes to make up problems with the roof, but you want the lip to overlap, because otherwise water might be able to get in. And then I can only get up to the 4-foot marks here. I've got screw marks at 2, 4, and 6 feet. I can't reach up to the 6-foot mark, so I'm gonna have to do those from up on the ridge. Just go all the way down. All right, so I've got almost the whole side done. Now I just have to make one cut. Put the last piece on over here. And the last, obviously, screw will be put in when I put the end caps on. The roof is now covered with metal. Yay. So now I'm putting this beautiful sealant tape just on this one edge here. Some people say this is optional. I don't really think so, because this seam, if it's not protected, water can get down under the side of the roof, and then you only are having your underlayment to rely on. So I think this stuff's cheap. It's good insurance. Alright, well, that one's done. I'll go measure it and put in the other side. Okay, so that'll be the side that goes up. Here's the view from up on the roof. Here's my little ladder invention. Works pretty good, actually. Nice and solid. That way I can get up here without slipping. I'm really glad that I marked all these pencil lines before I put the panels on the roof, because now I just look for the marks. Yeah, this isn't, feel the heat from the fireplace down there. The heater feels really good coming up through the ridge here. Kind of a waste of propane, but bring my ridge cap. That's the last thing for the roof. I've got all the screws in all the way down now. Alright, so I'm putting, this is the vent material. Make sure I got it the right way. It just has adhesive on it. And it's starting to snow a little bit. Alright, well, it's officially snowing now, even though there was supposed to be 0% chance of precipitation today. This is not ideal for putting a metal roof on, but I'm up here, so we're gonna finish. We're getting there. It's the first time I've done a metal roof. Well, we're getting there. This is the first time I've actually done a metal roof, and everything's going great. The ridge cap, it's getting a little bit of an oil can effect. I guess I don't really care since you're never going to be able to see it from the ground. The reason that's happening is because my butt's on it, but I got no real good way to work up here. What are you doing over there?
Well, the screw is stripped.
Oh.
I'm trying to get it out. It broke off.
Just watch that stuff. It doesn't fall off. It's just sitting on there. Okay, you gotta put it where it's an inch. The roof is officially done. I snipped these corners. There it is. Roof is finished. I'm glad to be off the roof. That is done. The cabin is officially dried in. I'm happy about that. And now for some aerial footage. All right, well, that was the installation of the metal roof on the DIY off-grid cabin. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions or comments. Until next time, we'll see you later.